Now, I was asked to speak or lecture in honor of this great man sitting here, Professor P.C. Thomas. He was described as a good teacher. Who is a good teacher? A good student is a good teacher. A good teacher is not one who comes to the class and verbatim repeats what is in the book onto the student's notebook without letting the student think, and he, of course, doesn't think. That's a menace of a teacher. I call them as banking system teachers. But the true teacher is a midwife. What does a midwife do? She stands by the side of a pregnant mother in pain, coaxing her, cajoling her, empathizing with her, sympathizing with her, provoking her. Who delivers? The mother. In the class, the teacher delivers. No, he should not deliver. Because if you know biology again, on the day you are made in your mother's womb, not on the day you are born, that little speck of you, today you may be 70 kilos. That day, do you know how heavy you were? Roughly, how heavy you were? That is today. No, when you were made in the mother's womb, you were a zygote. Zygote, you know zygote? With a combination of a mother's ovum with the father's spermatozoon, a speck of protein which weighed 0.000000000000001 gram. I'm not joking, I'm seriously telling you. But that one speck of protein knows and knew all about this universe, posteriori and priori. Because there are no two zygotes alike in this universe. If you want to be unique, you should know everything else. Supposing you want to come here with a white shirt and you don't want others to wear a white shirt, you are a unique white shirt man, you should know what shirts and trousers the others are wearing. So that is why the thinker said, no man or a woman can teach any man or a woman what he or she already does not know. So what is education? Educe, E-D-U-C-E, in Latin means bring out, deliver. So you deliver the best in man. So education or teaching is trying to get the best out of the student. And that is a good teacher. That is why P.C. Thomas is a good teacher. And he is 73, but he will not die. Do you know why? Because he loves the younger generation and wants to do good to others. Did you get that? Because you are here for others' sake. You know, you become younger. Just now, our friend from Bombay, Dr. Nayak, referred to Professor Thomas as an old man. How old are you? I'll ask any one of you. How old are you? How old are you? 44. How old are you? 46. How old are you? 73. No, this is not your age. Which means you don't know biology. You have forgotten your biology. You are only 6 months old on a given day. Because every 6 months you have a new body. Every cell is new. Even poets knew that. Auden so beautifully wrote, no man can get into the same river twice. Go home and think about it. What you are saying is your chronological age. Now every cell in your body is new at the end of 6 months, but your mind, that is your thought process, your consciousness, keeps telling that new cell, I am 74 years old, I am 73 years old, I am 46 years old, I am 28 years old. And then that memory gets held on and the cell thinks it is 74 years old. Did you understand that? So you are as old as you think you are. Of course, women are slightly younger than their rivals. That's the difference. That's a different thing. That's the definition by, say, no, slightly different definition. Now I'll take you a little further in biology. Fish biology also is the same. Biology does not have a science. Did you know that? You all thought it's very scientific. You're talking of science. I've written papers. I'm a PhD. And I saw some papers there I was reading. And this is not science. What is science? Any definition of science that you want? Science is a method. Science is just a method to understand this universe. whether it is a fish universe, man universe, leg universe, or whatever universe. And we don't have a science for the simple reason that we have been following the wrong science of biology, physics and chemistry all these years, ever since all these things became so-called sciences in the 12th century, when European churches became universities. And at that time, everybody thought they are the, but science changed completely in 1925. Does anyone know why science changed in 1925? No. The conventional sciences started probably in the 17th century with a boy called René Descartes, who thought the thinking part of man is different from the other part of the body. Cogito ergo sum. So he said, res cogitans, the thinking part, res extensa, the other parts. Cut off. He cut the body from the mind. So we started with reductionism. Today you don't look at the fish as a whole. You look at the fish, one cell of the fish or one leg of the fish, and then study that. That is not the whole fish. And you would be surprised. Fish has a consciousness. Fascinating consciousness. Fish knows what to do. A fish born in Mangalore can go to New York if nobody catches it. But it will come back to Mangalore to die if nobody kills it. Because fish has a fascinating piezoelectric crystal in its eye. And it is from there we understood in so-called science the ultrasound sonography. Sound, supposing I talk, sound goes in every direction. But ultrasound goes only in straight line. And when it goes and hits the wall, it comes back. This is called the ultrasound philosophy, which was learned from fishes by the Navy of Germany in the Second World War. And the naval sonar was developed on the fish eye pattern with the piezoelectric crystal, which vibrates and then throws the ultrasound. And the ultrasound goes and catches the enemy submarine, comes back. Then they know exactly where the enemy submarine is, you can bombard it. From that data, we have now got medical ultrasonography. You are pregnant, we will put that thing on your tummy and say your fetus is male or female, has legs or no legs, or head or one head or two heads and things like that. Or we put it in the heart and say how big or how small is the heart.